Hey guys, we wanted to just really quickly recap the video that we just saw. So we saw the story of Jesus calming the storm. So as you saw, this big storm comes while Jesus is sleeping, and of course it makes his followers nervous and they go to wake him up for help. And what does he do? With just a couple of words, he's able to completely stop the storm. He just says silence and it stops altogether because he's God and he can do that. He has power over all things, right? So when we think about how this story applies, how we can apply this story to our lives and what this means for us, it goes perfectly with the fruit of the Spirit of peace, right? Because we know that when we have the Holy Spirit living in our hearts, when Jesus comes in our heart, when we say yes to Him and His love, the Holy Spirit lives in us. And that's when you see the fruit of that, the fruit of that being love, joy, peace, etc. And peace being one of those things. Peace being the knowledge that Jesus is with us always. No matter what we face in this life, hard things, sad things, difficult things, Jesus is with us all the time. And just as we see in this story, Jesus was on the boat with the followers, right? And he was right there with them. While that storm was raging, he was right there. And with just a couple of words, he was able to completely stop the storm. And we know that as we go through this life, being Christians, it doesn't mean that we're not going to experience hard things. We do experience storms, a lot of different storms in different ways. You may be something at school that might be hard to do, or someone might say some things that hurt your feelings. There's lots of different examples of storms. But no matter what storm you are walking through now, or you might be walking through in the future, know that Jesus is right there with you. And because he is, you can have perfect peace in your heart right now. Because Jesus is peace. He's the Prince of Peace. And we know that only true peace comes from him. That is a different understanding than the world says, right? Because the world says that, we have peace when there's no conflict. When there's no fighting, there's peace. But that's not our understanding. Sometimes we might have to put ourselves in hard situations and still have peace, right? We might have to choose to do the hard thing. Maybe it's not the easiest thing to talk to a friend about Jesus, or maybe it's not the easiest thing to make a choice that honors God when your friends are not. But know that Jesus is with you through those times, and so you can have peace in your heart, and you can have the type of peace that comes from God that surpasses all understanding. So it doesn't make sense where it comes from. You shouldn't have it. It doesn't even make sense, but you do. And it will guard your heart and your mind in Jesus. And so thank you guys for watching this video, and I hope that makes sense. And I pray with all my heart that that you will continue to walk in peace throughout whatever storm comes your way. Bye, guys.